Hi, welcome to Thirsty Suitors. This game looks really cool. Just wanted to give it a shot. I really dug the vibe of this game, and we're gonna like how she like nods. You can make her like chilled in the music. Little head bump. Yeah, I have no idea what this game is. We're just gonna jump into it. I saw the art style. I saw the blurb written in the description. I'm like, this looks like my kind of game. This looks like exactly what I would want to play. So let's try it out. Third, just from the jump.
I don't know if a dating quiz is the best distraction from the disaster you've made of your life.
This is an amazing start. Already self-deprecation. I hope I don't get banged for the fucking music.
But hey, what do I know? You're the one in charge here, Jala.
Disaster of your life. Millennial.
You'd better answer honestly, though.
Gen Z. When Gen Z starts writing games, they're just gonna be like, they're gonna take the self-deprecation of millennials and like completely flip it to where it's just like, it's just completely boastful, but like nonsensical at all. Like, oh, here we go, Tony Hawk. All right, break. How do I it's the same Tony Hawk controls. Oh, you just jump on it. You don't even put inputs, you just turn the stick and you do different things. Your date shows up in a terrible outfit. People are staring. What's your reaction? I guess I don't care.
If people are gonna stare, it should be for the right reasons. No way I'd go on a second date.
Just the relationship problems, just to the forefront. It's always going to be the other person's fault.
Oh, sure. What's the point of a romantic partner if they're not a status symbol?
Romantic partner. It's all ambiguous too, right? Like I would just prefer they just tell me this chick likes girls or whatever. Like what your date, your romantic partner. It's so bland. Oh, what is this? It's like Sonic. I didn't even make that jump. I'm not. The physics are off. I'm aloof. I'm flaky. I'm needy. Where's I'm egocentric? Where's I'm a narcissist? Because that's what it is. I'm flaky. That's probably the closest to narcissist that this protagonist is gonna have.
Free spirit. So what if I don't show up sometimes?
Exactly. Being fun is way more important than being reliable. Reliable's boring.
See, I would love to say that this narrator is being sarcastic, but it's probably not. The narrator is probably not being sarcastic. Ooh, wall ride time. Oh, it'd be cool if I could control any of that. Your partner says I love you way too soon. What do you do when you're under pressure? I perform. I mean, I guess just to stay consistent, I guess I would ghost.
Well, I just avoid them for a bit if I didn't feel the same way. It'd be easier for both of us.
Why doesn't this quiz have any sane answers? Like, I don't know, say something?
But saying something's what got us into this situation in the first place.
This logic is crazy.
This is why your romantic life is a trash fire.
I'm with the narrator on this one. Carefully planned date goes completely wrong. Like this person's gonna be planning a date.
Ha! Your plan can't go wrong if you didn't make one in the first place.
Speaking of plans,
Holy hell!
are you ever planning to call me back, Jala?
Jala.
I haven't heard heard your voice in 6 months.
Jala and Aruni.
Your sister's such a bore. Good thing you have me instead.
You're the same person.
We're really not. You imagined me with her face, but I'm the voice inside your head. I know things about you she could never begin to understand. We're way closer than sisters, Jala.
Nice particle effects. What are you most thirsty for? Success, safety, or freedom? None of these are like romantically inclined. It's supposed to be a dating quiz, but it's like, I don't know, freedom? I don't know. Like,
I don't want to be tied down.
Is that really freedom, Jala? Or are you just drifting?
It's my life, my choice.
there it is. There you go.
Yes, sweetie, it's your choice. So why haven't you made it?
What if I make the wrong one? Again.
Indie game about depression, about childhood trauma. They can't talk about anything else because these indie creators have not gone through anything in their life.
Still think it's a good idea to go home? They all hate you, Jala. Can you blame them?
Shut up.
Ugh, fine. Guess I'll leave you to skate away your feelings.
This game isn't fun. Like it's kind of like cool. It like has these flashy elements,
That's none
but
of
it's
your
like
business.
Just answer the question, Jala.
Tyler?
Don't I deserve an answer? Isn't that why you're on a bus back home? Because you owe me an answer?
Yeah. You're right.
Did you love me, Jala?
I did.
I thought it would help to hear you say that, but it just makes everything worse.
I would have just preferred if they told me she was a lesbian straight up. It's just more fucking honest than these like newspeak words.
I loved you, Jala, but you already knew that. You broke my heart.
They put all the budget onto the soundtrack. Hired some SoundCloud like rapper to do the. Where do I go? What do I say?
Before the results, why don't we just ask your exes what they think of you? Should be illuminating. Selfish.
Oh, she loves everything. She dates everyone. I mean, there is something wrong with the little, like, you gotta define what a little means. Defy
Is it
expectations.
because you're a rebel? Or because you don't think you can live up to them?
Mm. So here's the genre of person I can be, I guess. What is this? What is this supposed to be?
Timber Hills, our hometown. I still don't get why we're back here.
Because I just got off from college. I'm on break. I'm a 18 to 22-year-old protagonist, written by a millennial. This is the most fucking action I've ever gotten in my life. The most adventurous I've ever been.
You're like a serial killer driven to return to the scene of the crime.
I'm not here to relive the past. I'm here to make up for it.
You don't fix things, Jala. You break them.
I can change.
You're just going to hurt yourself. All you're doing is picking at scabs.
There's ways you can write this without literally having an inner voice being like pushing the whole narrative so far. I don't like this setup. Have her interact with other people. I don't know.
Coming back here was a mistake.
You can show her, you know, coming back here and show me that she thinks it's a mistake instead of having the narrator tell me how fucked up I am. You know?
Leaving was the mistake.
You're being selfish. As usual.
How?
I don't know why I even bother trying to help you. You're hopeless.
Find a ride home. What about the skateboard? I've been pretty hard in this game so far. I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna let it happen. I'm gonna like try to just, you know, take it for what it is and see what my I kind of went into it with an axe to grind because of the art style. I'm gonna try to like naturally piss me off, like how the sign says pancakes in the window. Give the restaurant an actual name. It just says pancakes in the window. Give the restaurant a name. It would go on that little out stretching canvas there. Call it, you know, Davy's Pancakes, Davy's Breakfast Pub. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Chat with these strangers. Let me walk into a diner and just start talking to everyone. Ran off with the mayor's daughter. Ooh. Twice her age. Ooh, millennial fucking problems, dude. Actually, she was an appropriate age range. 10 years older is still... People would still find 10 years old to be a little distasteful, you know? Depending on what the age of the protagonist is. Which, as I said 5 minutes ago, she's probably 18 to 22, just out of college. This is like every game. So yeah, she ran off with a 30-year-old or something like that. That's why people are fucked up about it. Lewis and Danny. How did I know that they were dating? I was gonna say something, but I was like trying to be true to my word a second ago and be like, I'm just gonna let it, you know, happen. Yeah, summer break. She's back from college. Yuri. This is when a Western Persona fan makes a game, you know? Those will predicted Kenny cheating, total accuracy. The Persona fan that thinks Naoto is trans made this game. Hello, doggy. I like that. I don't know what the fuck it was supposed to be, but I liked it. We're like 10 minutes into the game. Mike had the right mindset there. I'm actually hungry now. Being in the diner makes me want like pancakes that were on the fucking window. Whoa, Jala. Everybody knows Jala. Whoa, Jala, you're back in town. What's it been, 3 years? To be fair, you had a lot going on. It's so hard being in school. And a bad breakup. Bad sushi. Let me talk to that dude in the back. I want to talk to that guy. Ambiguous bathrooms with both the same icon on them. I'll give it a pass because of the art style. It's probably too hard to draw a skirted person and a not skirted person. Let's crank up the jams.
We can't hang out at the diner all night. You need to call someone to give you a ride home. Who's it gonna be?
I want to call my brother. I want to call the president.
I could call home and hope that Dad picks up instead of Mom.
It's after 10 p.m.
She says to herself.
What if you give Dad a heart attack?
Mom's had him on a low cholesterol diet since we were kids.
You really want to test that? You know he sneaks cashew nuts from the cupboard when she's not looking.
So I don't have a choice. Thanks, game. I love it when that happens. It's probably going to be the best friend, right? You can't depend on family.
Maybe I should just call Tyler and get it over with.
I mean, yes.
I
Tyler's
mean,
your
yes.
ex-bestie, but she's also your ex. The ex. And given the way you ended things...
She probably hates my guts.
Probably.
Okay, she definitely hates me.
Sorry, sis. The truth hurts, but it'll set you free.
I'm in hell.
Aruni's probably still up.
A Rooney?
That's gonna go well. You haven't called her in months. Why would you? You have me to talk to instead.
Yes, your crazy, psychotic, internal voice. You're speaking out loud too, by the way.
I'm clearly the superior version.
But crucially, you can't drive a car.
No.
Wow. Way to rub it in. You think I like only existing in your head? Jala, remember when I said coming back here was a mistake? Is it a good time to say I told you so?
She's just trying to get a car. She's trying to get a ride home. Why is this being treated like such a huge ordeal?
What? Already?
I hope you're ready for some long-delayed emotional catharsis.
I can't stand this.
Because your third-grade boyfriend just walked in the door.
3rd grade? You're still worried about that?
Sergio?
Thirst level high. 3rd grade boyfriend. This chick's like in college or whatever, right? Dating the mayor's daughter. You're still worried about your 3rd grade ex. This is just like crappy. This is Scott Pilgrim written by the worst Persona fan. Are we fighting?
To see me, Jala? Or are you just admiring the view?
There's a lot to admire. Are those biceps even real?
Oh, yeah. I filled out a little. Thanks for noticing.
A little. He looks like he's been bench pressing Buicks, maybe even eating them.
By the way, this game is sponsored by GMC. Chrysler Buick.
What happened to the weedy nerd from Geography Club?
The weedy nerd.
So, it's been a while.
3 years, 2 months, and 14 days.
Since we were in 3rd grade.
Did I just say that out loud?
I take everything back. This is the most fun I've had in months. Sergio's had it bad for Jala since Mrs. Garcia made them project partners in 3rd grade. His crush survived the Geography Club after-school incident, puberty, and Jala's extremely public on-again, off-again romance with Tyler all through high school. His thirst is kind of pathetic, but you can't deny he has stamina.
Anyway, how's Jennifer?
Probably in Seattle with her new girlfriend.
Of course. Look. There's something with games. They are obsessed with Seattle. And I know there's a lot of video game companies in Seattle. There's like Valve, Xbox, like Microsoft Studios, little Pokemon Go studio. There's a lot of fucking studios in Seattle, but I don't understand why every game with this demographic always mentions Seattle. Last of Us 2, Celeste, this game. There's a game called Coffee Talk, and it has a sequel. They both take place in Seattle. I don't get it. It's like LA is not cool anymore for the nerds, so they say Seattle. And Seattle's... I like Seattle.
Or in hell, with any luck.
Or in hell. Dead?
You're single? Seriously? Would you believe I am too?
We're fighting. This is Persona. Dude, I'm so fucked up. We have turn-based fights? What is this music?
Come on, Sergio. Let's dance.
Did I mention I spent a year abroad? I learned a lot of new moves in Milan.
I hope you're ready, because I have a few new moves of my own.
What do I have to lose?
Your dignity? Oh, wait. Just remember, Jala, there are no winners in a psychodrama battle with your 3rd grade boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true.
Only losers. Just kidding. You could both win the prize of friendship and emotional maturity. How does that sound?
Sure.
Actually, kind of nice.
Oh, look, you're growing as a person already.
I hate this. Bro, I hate this. Growing as a person, you're dealing with the most fucking basic human interaction. Oh, it's such a big thing.
Indeed.
Press A at the right time to enhance your attacks or defense. Who is Uncle Hinty? I get it, but still. Wait for the shrinking circle. Uh-huh.
Indeed.
To do this for you or make it easier. Why? Why remove the game from the game, dude?
My dad says I should seize every opportunity. I'm not letting this one go. Ugh. I still think about our first kiss. You remember? On the trip to the Seattle Aquarium in 3rd grade.
Am I? Went to Seattle again. We're talking about Seattle again. This time, I guess there's a field trip. Where are they now?
It was so magical.
Where am I now?
Our lips touching, bathed in the blue-green light of the tank, surrounded by moon jellies.
I don't want to say any of these things. I don't want to say any of this dialogue.
You told everybody in 3rd grade exactly how magical it was. It was mortifying.
I didn't know it was a secret.
I mean, you were such a weedy little nerd back then.
Weedy.
Were you ashamed of me? Is that why you ignored me all through middle school?
Don't tell me you're still this oblivious. I was way out of your league in middle school.
What? Why is
I
she
like you
serious?
even more when you're mean to me.
That explains a lot.
3rd grade was pretty traumatic for me, you know? My parents got divorced, my dad left town.
And never really looked back. His mom spoiled him rotten to make up for it, which didn't work, obviously.
You're the only good thing I can remember from that time. We shared something special, Jala. You turned me down at prom. I'm not gonna let you turn me down again. My mom says she sees girls look at me everywhere I go. But you're the only one I have eyes for.
Then maybe you need to get your eyes checked.
Come on, try harder.
Hey, Jala, have you noticed Sergio's really thirsty for you? You should try using that to your advantage.
Indeed.
A thirst taunt on Sergio.
Is it weird that I find your daddy issues kinda hot?
That is hot.
What the fuck?
That's not what I... Ugh, forget it. You really think you have a chance with me? I'm actually amazing.
Indeed.
Suitor slam.
When are you gonna grow up and be your own person?
Ah! Guess what, Jala? I've been training with your Auntie Chandra.
Auntie Chandra would never let you skip leg day.
Bulky legs would ruin the fall of my pants. I'm going for a more elegant silhouette.
My uncle moves better than you. And he's had 2 hip replacements.
That dude's going through it. 2 hip replacements.
You can't deny we look good together, Jala.
Look, we have to fucking do dialogue after every turn.
Think about it. You and me, we could run this whole town. Or at the very least, my dad's used car empire.
That's your dream, not mine. Why would I want to run this shitty town? I ran away from it the moment I could.
Because you didn't have me at your side.
You can't buy your way into everything, you know.
Maybe not everything, but you'd be surprised what you can put a price on.
That's the most depressing thing I've heard all week. And trust me when I say, I've had a really depressing week.
See? That's exactly what I need in my life, Jala. Someone to tell me the truth, even when I don't want to hear it. I can't let you go again. I've been waiting a long time to get a few things off my chest. I love you, Jala. I have loved you since our hands met reaching for the same tub of lime green Play-Doh in 3rd grade.
Also sponsored by Play-Doh.
Love me? This is the longest conversation we've had in over a decade.
Yeah? And whose fault is that?
Yours, because you're so catastrophically weird when we do talk.
This thing between us, it's real, Jala. And I'm gonna prove it to ya.
Oh, I didn't know he was
What the hell?
invulnerable.
I can't make a dent.
This is Sergio's inner world.
Dude, it's literally Persona. This is his shadow. You have to defeat his shadow to change his real
In here, he's the
perception.
person he desperately wishes he could be out there. Cool, smooth, invulnerable to attack.
Impeccably waxed.
Focus. If you want to get anywhere, you have to shatter that invulnerability by summoning a terrifying psychological specter. Like most South Asian men, all it takes to destroy Sergio's ego is a single word from his mom.
Wow. Creative director. I just wanted to see who the fuck.
But since we can't bring her into this, we have to summon the next best thing. Our mom.
Indeed.
Not the chapel! No! I can't believe you brought your mom into this!
I have a crazy feeling that that's not a very appropriate fucking joke to make. Incredibly stereotypical. But it's okay when what's his name does it.
You started it.
I guess it's a good sign. You want me to meet your parents?
Look, I'm gonna take this the other way. I'm gonna say that's actually pretty cool.
With all
that we're able to
toxic
talk about racial shit again.
masculinity Sergio's got
Oh,
going
never
on.
mind. We got another buzzword. Served up hot. Dude, as soon as I was about to give the game credit. As soon as I was about to give the game credit. Bro.
I kind of suspect he'd be really easy to put into a rage. Try it.
The stereotype fucking game, bro. Now we're... Oh, he's toxic masculinity. I bet he's easy to piss off because he's a dude. He's a man.
Indeed.
Okay. This game is crazy.
Why are you coming on so strong? You that eager to disappoint yet another woman?
This is fucking Twitter, the game.
What did my mom tell you?
Indeed.
Ah! Do you like the fact that I stick around even when you insult me?
I guess, yeah. It's kind of a power trip. An ego boost when I need one.
I meant that as a negative response, not a good one.
Haha! So you admit it. I make you feel good about yourself.
You are both terrible people.
This guy hasn't talked to me in like since 3rd grade. I don't know why we're going this fucking deep.
All I wanted was your respect, but you don't respect anyone or anything, do you?
Yeah, she's just a troubled but still really cool and deep protagonist.
Indeed.
Rage side A.
It's time for you to leave grade school behind, Sergio.
I get my temper from my mom's side of the family. My cousin actually died of apoplectic rage.
Dude, you gotta get into yoga or something.
Oh!
You had the sweatiest little hands I've ever held.
Only around you.
Aww, that's cute in a disgusting sort of way.
I'm Tarantino right now. I just reject this hypotheses. I just feel like
I don't
this.
even care if you win. In fact, I kind of want you to crush me.
You should see a professional because that's really not my thing.
How is he still such a sore loser?
Ah! I'm sorry I came on so strong, Jala. I've had this fantasy of you in my head for so long. It's time I got to know the real you. I'm ready to move on if you are.
I'm glad we figured that out. 'Cause I kinda need a favor.
Oh boy. Thirst Sona points are granted based on your choices. Determines your build and shapes certain narrative outcomes. Wait, no. I didn't know I was selecting a point. Okay. I wasn't reading. I want to take it back. I'm just gonna go Bohemian. That's what I chose at the beginning, I guess.
Where's the emergency? You told me one of the neighborhood cats got run over.
Yeah, about that. I lied.
So I take it you didn't get me an interview with one of the skate punks?
No, better. Sergio has some big news.
That voice of Tyler, the voice of Tyler, if you heard it.
Jala's back! She's in Timber Hills. And she's not with Jennifer anymore.
Who could have seen that coming?
So what?
So, we're all Jala's exes. I thought everyone would want to know.
Jellybeans is back? That is big news. So, did you confess your love, or did you throw up before you got the words out?
Scott Pilgrim complete ripoff, dude.
I did. Confess, I mean. Not throw up.
Does this pass the reverse Bechdel test, dude? I'm curious.
Sorry, Tyler. I know you two have your whole big doomed romance thing.
There's a crater where we used to be. It's extinct. I'm over her.
OMG.
Whatever, Tyler. I'm gonna make her fall for me, and then crush her.
That doesn't sound very emotionally healthy.
That doesn't sound very emotionally healthy. Let's go to Seattle.
Oh, what isn't healthy about long overdue revenge for being humiliated in
Middle school?
by your first crush?
This is fucked.
Ooh, fiery and gorgeous. How have we never met before? I'd remember you. Down, boy. She doesn't play for your team.
Yo. Who are you calling boy? Let's...
I was thinking we could all get closure. Maybe even be friends.
This is so dumb. This is just crazy. Scott Pilgrim ripoff. With some very racially motivated fucking dialogue, bro.
Oh, wait, you're joking, right? The rest of you can do whatever the hell you like?
This game has an opportunity, alright, to not mention that Tyler is transgender. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I've always been one of those people who's like, hey, don't care about, diversity, whatever, just, good characters, and don't beat me over the head with it. You have an opportunity here to not beat me over the head with it. We're gonna start the timer now to see if and when, if I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt with an if and when they do it.
But trust me on this. The last thing I want is to be Jala Jairatna's friend.
Jairatna. This game is cool. Like, it's got a clear vision. I'll give it that.
Indeed.
It is the worst Persona Scott Pilgrim ripoff I've ever fucking imagined. Remember when phones had charms? When did this game take place? Girls are gonna love this game. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Well, look at yourself. Look at what this game has already done. It's just like the first chapter. I don't have an issue with this. I'm actually sort of thankful that we're looking at a different culture besides a different one. Can I play that? So she is talking to her sister. I thought we were self-aware that that was herself. So lost. This is such a nice, like, okay. It's a nice big house. They made this stuff fun. Like I said, it's got a style to it. I've been laughing at this game and giving it shit. There are some, like, they give it some fucking. It's a nice exaggerated style. I'll give him that. I can't eat Dojima's food like Persona 4, but I guess maybe I will later.
Jala, you're awake.
'Cause I'm hungry.
I'm not used to sleeping somewhere new.
This is your home, Jala, not some hotel. Maybe it wouldn't feel so new if you had visited in the last 3 years.
Mom, I was so busy having sex.
I made breakfast, but don't expect to be waited on hand and foot while you're staying here. Since Aruni moved out, I'm out of the habit of cleaning up after messy children.
Are you and Dad doing okay on your own? Empty nest and all that?
Aruni is not the one who's been giving us sleepless nights. Better question is, are you okay? I take it that girl finally got tired of you.
Why did she put emphasis on the girl like that?
I thought you'd be jumping for joy.
I would have been 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, even last year. I had to stop hoping you would come home. So it's hard to be happy all of a sudden.
Did you guys get into a fight or something?
No, Jala. I'm not so terrible a mother that both my children feel the need to flee into the night.
Can you at least wait until breakfast to start with the passive-aggressive remarks?
Dad, this is where you get in here. This is where you jump in. You take control.
I've been waiting 3 years, Jala. What's another 15 minutes,
I need that father to step in here.
I checked the food for arsenic, just in case.
Ugh. Dad, you gotta get in between this. You gotta get your family under control.
Did she leave town like I did?
Nobody has quite left Timber Hills like you did.
It's so dramatic. Everyone else is just living a normal life, but when you left, that's when everything went weird.
She has her own place in town. It's not far. She comes for dinner a few times a week. Though that might change now that you're back home. Maybe you should talk to your sister instead of interrogating me.
She's not answering my texts.
My texts.
I wonder why. You better make it right with her, Jala. And soon. She's getting married at the end of the month.
That's kind of important news to share, Mom.
Usually, I'm all aboard the blame mom for everything train. But I think this signal failure's on you, sweetie.
This is your mess, Jala. You clean it up.
What? Someone could have.
Morning, Chala Banana.
Oh my god, dude. Actually, that is kind of like an alpha move to just completely ignore everything.
It's good to see you, Apache.
You too, sweetie. You know,
This
you're
dude's
my
a fucking
favorite
Chad.
younger daughter. Huh?
This dude doesn't give a fuck.
You're home.
Oh
Back
my
where you
god.
belong. That's all.
No,
that
shut up. Don't
matters.
say that. Don't say those things. Just don't even talk.
I made a mistake when I left. I need to put it right.
Well, at least you can admit it was a mistake. That's something.
It's not going to be the same as it was, Jala. But that's okay too, you know?
I need to talk to Aruni. Do I even know who she's marrying?
Do you even know if you're invited to the wedding?
Amma!
It's Aruni's choice, Jala, not ours.
Don't look so defeated, Jala. This is a small town full of gossiping aunties. How hard could it be to track your sister down if you put your mind to it?
Let me get one of these knives real quick. Alright.
So I guess we just skate around Arnie's favorite spots downtown till we find her? Do you even want to find her? It's not going to be a fun conversation.
What does I won't find her mean?
She's avoiding me, so she's probably going to be avoiding all our usual places. Still, at least it gets me out of Mom's glare zone.
Yeah. Okay, great point. Get on your skateboard and let's get out of here.
I can't go anywhere. Alright. What was that? Shit, sorry. Trying to figure out what that move's called. I know what it is. That's a heel flip. That's nothing. That's not real. Yo, okay, what am I doing? What's the point of skateboarding? I would if they just made this Tony Hawk, I would be down for that. Dark slide, reverse dark slide. Shit, I forgot what that move's called. Whatever. Ooh, a present. Gift or grift?
Hey, are you Jala? Jala Jayaratna? I've been looking for you all over town.
Seems unfair that you know my name and I don't know yours.
Your party thought we'd be a good match.
My grandma certainly has interesting taste in men.
You really didn't know I was coming?
No, I really didn't.
Oh, well. Hope you like surprises, Jala. 'Cause I'm here and I'm ready to settle down with a girl like you.
A game about just nothing but people trying to get with you. Like, it's just like a girl's dream game.
Indeed.
A shocking taunt.
I could never be with someone who's vainer than I am.
At least you're self-aware. That's something.
That doesn't make it okay. That's a societal thing that we really need to clear up. Like, oh, I'm so vain, whatever, blah 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 blah. It's just like you gotta fix that. You can't be that. Making little jokes doesn't make it okay. I fucked up that input though, for real. I really fucked it up.
Hold on. Need to check my bio data on you.
What's with the accent? Oh. I wasn't ready.
You want a battle? Or are you shy? I love it when a girl knows how to be modest.
Ooh, I can't wait for the huge, amazing retort to this one. Oh, nothing? You know, sometimes you get Ryan Johnson. Your expectations are subverted. Oh, I'm gonna make him rage now. Oh shit.
Your determination just makes you more attractive to me.
Shame, I think you're pathetic. Now, scram.
This is kind of unbearable. Every line makes me cringe. No can help us find a Rooney. Gossip Queen of Timber Hills. Everyone's LGBT. Everyone. It's a fantasy world, it's fine. It's Seattle or whatever, right? Quenchos? What the fuck is a Quencho?
Sorry, can't help you. Helping another customer.
I'm the only one here.
Ooh, this song goes hard. I can skate as someone else. Did I miss something? I guess I did. I don't care enough to do it again. I wanted to get the electricity thing. The thundercloud. Can I not collect these items?
Oh, Jala. It's so good to see you.
I really missed you too, Auntie.
That was the perfect opportunity for me to guilt trip you. But I'll heroically refrain.
Funny, funny, millennial.
You are utterly terrifying, Auntie Chandra.
And don't you forget it.
So, weird thing just happened.
Just a little weird thing just happened.
Your grandmother sent an army of potential suitors to Timber Hills to ambush you?
Is this a family conspiracy? Have you guys all gone completely wedding bananas? Am I gonna be dodging marriage proposals every time I walk down the street?
Do you want the honest answer or a comforting one?
Hit me with the truth.
Your Bati was disappointed her daughter didn't marry an Indian.
Is this okay?
And now her beloved granddaughter, despite her best efforts, is marrying someone even further from home. She's shifted her hopes onto you, the remaining grandchild.
I know it's a thing, but it's a stereotype.
Maybe a little too much truth there, Auntie Chandra.
Whoa, I'm drinking.
Ugh. Just what I need. Thank God Bhakti's 8,000 miles away. That should give me some breathing space.
Is this okay culturally to write, even as an Indian person, I'm guessing, that this person that wrote this game is? Which is not entirely verifiable.
Jala, you know Aaron is getting married in a month, right?
Oh my god.
You just found this out.
Yes, my dear.
Bati's coming. Here? To Timber Hills?
She'll be here at the end of the month. Sorry, sweetie. How about I clean up that skateboard of yours? Maybe it'll make you feel better, hmm?
I don't want that. I don't care about this. Bruh. Why did I have to get super on every one of them? Did I miss something? This is annoying. I'm still doing good. I'm not. I'm confused. All right. I know. Okay. When it says good, it really means bad. They should just be honest and tell me I'm not doing it right. Love and skate. Whoops. What's the point of this? Why it's not. I mean, it's a cool little retro style, I guess they put in here, but I just don't understand. This isn't different. Yeah, I'm out. Get me out of here. Jesus. Oh, you did super. That means you fail. Fuck it. Time to play gift or grift. Buzzword? Oh, another grift. I don't even know what that means.
I'm here to win your hand.
Not another one. Seriously?
I'm going to enjoy this.
I regret everything.
Didn't really do that much damage.
You really need to cool it on the aftershave, dude. Less is more.
adequate-looking babies together.
Honey.
Oh! I swear, this has never happened to me before.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
I guess Bohemian is health. I don't know. I want to bump up my attack rank. I want to do it like this. They're not really giving me a lot of gifts here. There's 2 of them.
I'm here to win your...
Not another one.
Same dialogue. That's the shit that really drives me crazy. Is like, there's literally only 1 line of dialogue for that recorded. All right. How do I tell which one? I don't know.
I'm gonna teach you some manners. The hard way.
Not affected. Is it what they're wearing? I don't know, dude. This is gonna be a long battle. They both have so much health.
I'm not the kind of girl you bring home to your mummy. Trust me on that.
Surprised it actually worked. I fucked up the input again.
Ow! Hold on. Need to check my bio data on you.
Goodness.
That shirt would look good on my floor.
I did it good on those. I was both super. Come on now.
Do you like kids? I want at least 4. No, 5. An entire football team.
Yep. That's scary for someone, you know? I don't have any more willpower. All I can do is kick him in the face now.
Have I told you I have a bachelor's degree? I can show you the diploma.
Whoa, what?
Oh! I've got a job. What else do you want from a future spouse?
Is that not enough? I mean, that's mostly what you want, right?
I'm just not that into you.
I'm just not that into you, so that means I didn't attack?
door crack when you looked in it this morning?
I knew this fight was going to take way too long.
I swear, this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jalla, I had a little thought. Just a suggestion.
Uh-oh. Dad's come up with one of his ideas.
Why don't you ask your mother for a cooking lesson?
I hate following instructions. I'm an improviser. I thrive on the unexpected.
So what you're saying is it's a recipe for disaster.
Dad, you know how I feel about puns.
I can't help myself when you give me such a delicious opportunity.
Stop, I'm begging you.
It would mean a lot to your mother if you asked.
Ooh, I'm surprised that dialogue got through the editing process.
I have missed being in a well-stocked kitchen. We didn't really have the space at...
At college.
No, we are not talking about Jennifer with our dad. He'll make that concerned face and we will die of guilt. Just give in.
Fine. Okay, but you're responsible for the consequences.
Just promise me you'll put down the knives if you start arguing.
If.
Like this like inner monologue, like she's just so resentful and hateful towards everyone. Like I know there's like a loving undertone, but it's like you're making everything so difficult for yourself.
So, Mom, I had an idea. Could you teach me how to cook something?
Well, since you're so eager, I guess I can't say no.
Is our dad secretly an evil genius of emotional manipulation? Behind that benevolent facade, he's really got you and Mom worked out.
How about today we start with parathas? Go wash your hands before we begin.
I just washed them, Ma.
It's water, not hydrochloric acid. Your hands won't burn off if you wash them again.
There's like an approval rating and the cooking stuff. It's funny. There's a vision. Like I would like to like this game.
Are you here to learn to make parathas or argue with your mother?
Yes, Mom.
Jala Jayaratna takes the high road. It's probably also a cold day in hell, and somewhere in the world, a pig just got its wings.
Fuck off. This narrator shit doesn't do it for me.
And don't forget to scrub your nails.
So I have to like... They're not explaining the mechanics to me, so I don't know what the heat does. So basically I gotta do stuff to get more approval. South Asian moms are a mystery to all. Again, I get it. It's just like, bruh, like, it's a little like, I mean, I guess it works out. I just know there's another, like, aspect, another fucking voice in this game. If it was just like, okay, like, I'm just waiting for the other shit, you know? I'm waiting for the other races to get involved.
Very good.
Indeed.
Whisk the flour and salt together.
Oh, I love whisking. Feels very powerful.
Please try not to cover the entire kitchen in flour this time.
Jala, you're just so bad at everything, and you fuck up everything, and you're so endearing for it.
I was 5 years old, Mom. Isn't it
Why is everyone so stuck with the past too? Fucking Christ.
Good luck. Indian mothers hoard embarrassing childhood stories like dragons hoard treasure.
That's a pretty universal mother thing. I don't mean to get racial. Whose parents aren't obsessed with them like when they were kids and shit? I guess it's an Indian mother thing only, right?
Just whisk, Jala. Carefully.
So what do you want me to take from it? Like, do you want me to look at Indian mothers in a negative light, being like, I don't... Okay. How do I get more heat? Whatever. Shit.
Sorry. Was I supposed to praise your average performance?
Mom, I have to ask.
Hmm?
Why aren't you yelling? Aren't you mad at me?
I expected a lot more yelling when I came home.
Well, I've been told the shouting and screaming didn't work so well last time, so I'm trying something new.
Yeah, passive aggression.
More like aggression.
What was that?
Nothing, Ma.
Nothing, I was just talking to myself because I'm insane.
Now, press the vegetable oil into the flour. Once the oil is incorporated, start adding water a little at a time. There's nothing like mixing with your hands. Really get in there. You won't completely embarrass me in front of Party. Now you roll the dough into balls and leave it aside to rest for an hour.
Like inside me, there's a really deep urge to like replicate her saying "potty." I can't though, right? Like it's just ingrained in my head. Like whenever I hear something funny, I just want to repeat it. Okay.
Don't you think we should actually have a proper conversation instead of avoiding our issues?
Absolutely not. I set aside some dough earlier. We just need to roll it out and fry it.
I'm hungry though. How many more steps do we have? Oh, this is the last one. Sure, let's try to compliment.
Are you doing something new with your hair? It looks so shiny.
Uh-oh.
Good attempt at distraction, but I'm a public school teacher.
What does that mean? How does that relate to what we're doing here?
I've already given you too many compliments today.
So, how did I do, Amma?
Oh, Jala, it tastes decent. You're improving.
Guess I've always had it in me.
Or I'm just a very good teacher. Oh my god, when did it become so late? I have to go to bed. I have to be up early tomorrow. It's the teachers' union meeting and I promised everyone I'd make kiribat.
Just buy some snacks from the store.
Jala, please. How could I show my face if I came with store-bought snacks? Good night, Jala. Don't stay up too late, huh?
I don't know, it's just making me hungry. Why are the controls fucked up? Oh, I stole more paratas. I want to see what he's watching.
No luck finding your sister today, Jalawala?
No, but I talked to Auntie Chandra. She looks well.
Chandra's been fixing up skateboards for those kids in the abandoned amusement park.
Sounds like her.
She missed you, Jala. I'm not saying that to guilt you. There are people who love you in this town. More than you think.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, everybody loves me. It's so hard.
What are you watching?
Some of your old basketball games. I taped them
She
all.
played basketball, she skates, she cooks. She does it all, but she's bad at everything, but she's also draws everyone to her.
This one's from junior high. You made that great free throw. See?
Look, I got your great free throw. I watch it every time. I watch it every night, all of them. I know there's a term Mary Sue, but there's like a more, there's a different kind of Mary Sue where it's like the flaws are perfect, not too egregious, but like it just makes them cool. I don't know how to explain it. What? All adults smell faintly of cop. Oh boy, I can't wait for this chapter. Look, if people made the game, they can do that. They can say these things. Sure, you made the game. This is a new IP. Can't complain. I'm being serious with that too. They're allowed to do this.
The wedding planner says the venues must be decided today, and the caterers too.
Is this for her Sangeet, henna party, or the reception?
Remember that the Sangeet and henna party are one event now. Aruni insisted.
Wait, is Aruni holding the biggest wedding event in Timber Hills? Aruni, who hates dancing almost as much as she hates public speaking?
If Arnie was a spice, she'd be cornstarch.
Weddings aren't just about love, as sweet as that would be. They're for families and communities to celebrate together. We've been planning this wedding for months. It's not my fault we couldn't keep you in the loop.
All you gotta do is text. Acting like she's some drifter. She had her phone.
I have so many questions.
You have until I finish my coffee.
Don't tell me Bhatti sent a wedding planner out here from Bangalore.
Nonsense. We used the newsletter to find a specialist. Samta's Regal Wedding Guide for South Asian Moms, Pacific Northwest Edition. I've been receiving her magazine for years.
really is in Washington. Bringing up the South Asian mom thing again.
Your mama likes to be prepared.
I don't know why it bothers me so much. Just like the obsession with Seattle and like, I guess because I live in this state currently, it's like just weird to me.
I can't wrap my mind around this. We just aren't wedding people. You both didn't even have one.
Mom avoided all filial responsibilities to elope in America. Their rebellion is in our blood now.
Well, it is happening. So the sooner you solve this sisterly crisis, the better. Time is not your ally, Jala.
Welcome home, Padidua.
I almost dated an Indian girl once. There's just some personal life lore for you. I feel like I would have loved having to experience all this.
Apart from your teenage makeout spot, Barefoot Park was meant to renew Timber Hills after the logging industry moved out. The loggers blamed environmental regulation. You think the northern spotted owl knew how much folks around here hated it? There were a lot of reasons the industry declined. Competition with Canada, over logging, mechanization. It's easier to hate the owl, I guess.
Well, at least we explained it. You know, we explained why those loggers were wrong about their own job.
But have you ever seen one of those owls? They look smug, like they're smirking at a joke they think you won't get.
Oh yeah, screw those owls. We should have destroyed their habitats completely for smirking.
Humans are the only species that hates themselves. It's an owl, and we can. It's an owl. It's an owl species. They can be relocated. They can be preserved. Without, like, we need industry. We need to build things. We need resources.
Anyway, the park never opened. The town overspent its budget. Timber Hills never really recovered. Just another declining town.
And also, this is Washington State. There's trees everywhere, bro.
Barefoot Park is its abandoned heart. Well, maybe not so abandoned anymore.
This is the state they chose to place the game, and they're complaining about the logging industry. There's ample fucking trees in this state. The Fawns, sponsored by CBS. Yeah, everyone wishes they were as cool as that millennial. When I say millennial, I'm talking about millennial writing. I'm just pointing it out to you.
You with the reporter?
The reporter.
What's your name, kid?
Nice try. I'm not giving an outsider my name. You don't look like you're from the mayor's office, though you could be a cop.
How dare you? Like it's a huge insult.
You're a little young to be this cynical, aren't you?
I grew up in the world you left us. Blame yourself. Blame society if it makes you feel better.
The mask is slipping from this game. I can't wait to see how far we go here.
Why would the mayor and the cops be interested in a bunch of skate punks?
It's not us they're interested in. It's the park. The mayor's been trying to sell the land, redevelop it into a mall. Wait a second. You're Jala, right? Why didn't you say so? Soundy's been expecting you.
Why does everybody know her and what she looks like?
What exactly is a Soundy?
Duh. He's the mascot of Barefoot Park. He's the one who invited us here. Our leader. Soundy's inside. He's the bear on the throne. You can't miss him.
So I can go in Problem solved. Tension over. X-Files. Dude, Kotaku is gonna fucking shit themselves if they haven't already with this game. I can't jump onto a wall the wall run. Oh, I have to grind into it, I guess. They should have developed this gameplay mechanic a bit more. I'm trying to end it. It won't let me. Oh, I guess I missed it.
Are you ignoring me?
I'm kinda trying to focus here. My skills are rusty.
Yeah, God forbid a bunch of kids laugh at you. Whatever. From now on, the skate park is all yours. Enjoy your headspace, Jala.
Enjoy your headspace. It's not even a thing.
Jala, you came. Welcome. Ah, I'm glad to see you brought your skateboard.
Oh, it's you, Jala. I didn't expect to see you here.
I got a mysterious phone call asking me to come to the place I went to be free.
You invited her here, but you won't even talk to me?
Ms. Rampersad was just leaving. We don't like outsiders, and we really don't like reporters.
The hell I was. I'm not leaving till I get an interview, on the record. The people of this town deserve to know what you're doing here with these kids.
You could never understand what this place means, why it matters, why the Cubs want to stay here with me. How could we possibly trust you? You don't even skate.
But she does.
Oh, interesting. Is she your champion then?
Excuse me?
Yep, she is. Does that get me an interview?
Complete my skate challenges, Jala. Defeat my Cub leaders, Jala. Prove yourself worthy of Barefoot Park's secrets, and I will tell my Cubs to answer Tyler Rampesad's questions. She can investigate to her heart's content.
It's a deal.
Until then, Ms. Rampersad, you're not welcome here.
Don't even say a word, Jala. You owe me this. Meet me outside the park when you're done. We need to talk strategy.
Did you see when they showed Tyler's tits? That was interesting, wasn't it? I was just about to say, $10 is they're gay. That'd be me. That would have been a nice clippable moment. I really was thinking it.
You think you have
have the right to be here, Jala.
Okay.
You better dust off your moves, Grandma, cause...
Donato, I thought we agreed to lay off the age thing. Not cool, babe.
Yeah, what's not cool is you interrupting me in front of the enemy, Theo.
It kind of seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I could come back later, maybe.
No, we're doing this now. See what happens when you interrupt, Theo?
Wow. Uncalled for, babe.
Get ready to taste defeat, Jala.
This battle doesn't make sense. I thought the battles were like mental things because they want to fuck me. Banana milkshakes. Okay.
So the bear's like your boss?
Are you even trying to defeat the enemy, Theo? Because it really doesn't feel like you're committed.
Oh, now you're the expert on commitment.
Ha! You're mad at me. I knew it.
You took Miriam from biology to the end of the year dance.
Everyone's bi in this game.
After you said you didn't want to go.
So you went with someone else?
Don't mind me. I'll just be over here, not getting involved.
Can we have this conversation later, not in front of a random stranger?
You're just putting it off because you have a guilty conscience.
I'm not. Seriously, this is so embarrassing.
If I'm such an embarrassment, then maybe we should just break up.
That's not what I meant. I can't believe this. This is all your fault, Jala. You're going down.
You should really reflect on what you've done.
Maybe try to be less nice next time?
I'm really mad at you. For the park and stuff, yeah.
Come on, Theo. You can do better than that.
This park is ours and
Dialogue after every turn, man.
Yeah! Get her!
Was this the right shirt for this fight?
I don't want to waste my willpower. I think I could kill him now. No.
I don't have anything to prove to you, Bear Cub.
Jeez, Theo! Ugh, this is my fault.
Okay, yeah, it's convenient. Fuck that one up.
Gotta keep it fierce, Donato. Did I say that out loud?
But I don't. The battles are not really that fun.
You think you can insult our park
And the
get
dialogue
away
after
with it?
every turn.
Why follow the barefoot code when I have these sneakers?
I should have like made him not be affected because he has a boyfriend, right? Get dunked on.
Give up, Jala. It's 2 against 1.
Oh, it hit me. Jeez, wow.
That's it. I'm done. We're over.
Are you breaking up with me? In front of her?
She's not the problem here. You are.
Interesting that he's the one that takes control of the situation, right?
Theo, don't do this. I'm not even interested in Miriam. You're the one I care about.
I just don't believe you. Just leave me alone, okay?
I think they've forgotten you're even here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
Is this supposed to be funny or like engaging? I don't know. Do millennials think this is funny? Like, do the people that live here in Washington and work for what's the Outer Loop, do they think this is funny? Can raise my defense with that. Seems like useful. I really wish they had focused on this aspect, like, and just made like a skate where I can control the inputs and. Why would I want to skate as someone else? What's the point? Where's a combo finisher? No! Oh my god. Oh.
Perfect. Let's see how you handle my challenges.
Three challenges. Damn, so many. Oh my god. How do you go faster? I forgot. Shit. How do you go faster? I can't even really control this that well. I'm good. I'm good on that. If the controls were better, I'd skate more. It's just not really.
Let's see how you wield that board.
I missed a call, I guess. Stay above the floodwaters. $30,000 point. This won't be hard when everything is a multiplier and the moves are so fucking easy. I already got this right. Like, they didn't really. I don't know, man. The skating needs some work. At least I didn't have to spend like 10 minutes on like that fight. You unblocked me. No drama, KK. This was written by like a 40-year-old man. KK has not been used in forever. You can trust me, I'm the cool guy who knows everything about hip slang. Are we done with the bear? Okay.
Hi, Jala. You look like shit.
I'm trying something new, matching my outfit with my emotional state.
Ah, so you feel like shit too? Good.
How are you?
This is how people talk. This is how people talk.
Ugh, what a vast and complicated question that I'm not in the mood to answer.
This is how people talk.
That's fair. You don't owe me any answers.
You wouldn't say this.
No, I don't. Ugh, I hate it when you agree with me.
So we're just totally the bad guy.
Should I be disagreeing?
No, I'd hate that too. I hate everything right now. Let's just stick to talking strategy. Strictly business.
So, you work at the Timber Hills Gazette? Tyler Umpersog, girl reporter.
Is this girl supposed to be in quotations?
You can laugh, but local news is the lifeblood of democracy.
This is a reporter?
I'm involved with the community. I care about this town. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Did she just do like the Washington Post quote?
So this is incredibly uncomfortable.
So that happened.
Yeah, no shit, this is incredibly uncomfortable.
Wait, you can hear my inner monologue?
She can hear me?
Of course I can hear you. Are you okay, Jala?
I am definitely not okay.
I don't like this at all.
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy, but let's just set our whole thing aside, okay? It's not important. There's something bad going on.
How can she hear my inner
Someone's
monologue?
got his claws into these kids.
I did get a culty kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah? What tipped you off? The mysterious mascot? All the kids wearing bear masks? A lot of things have changed since you left town. Soundy's been recruiting for a while, but ever since the mayor announced she was gonna sell off the park, things have gotten weirder. The Cubs stopped taking their masks off outside of the park. They don't talk to anyone. They're missing school. We have to do something. Soundy's stealing the whole town's future.
What? Talk to the parents. Where are the parents? Where's the families of these children?
I guess you already have a plan, huh?
These kids, they know Timber Hills is a dead end. They're looking for somewhere to belong. And Soundy's got all the answers. I'm not the only one who's worried. Auntie C's in on it too. A lot of the queer kids in town are involved. He preys on the misfits.
Huh? I feel like DSP right now.
Dia's been looking out for one of the kids who got involved. Salma.
Tyler and Dia working together? Things must be really bad.
Yeah, they are. But you're allowed in. They'll talk to you. That's our chance to break Soundy's spell. I couldn't care less about getting an interview. All I wanted was access. I have no idea why Soundy invited you to the park, but trust me when I say he has his own agenda. Forget about defeating the Cub leaders. You need to get through to them. Exactly like you did today with Theo and Donato. Now they've broken up. Theo's not going to stick around barefoot. And maybe Donato might question his commitment to Soundy. You're not here to be a camp counselor. You're here to give these kids a wake-up call.
Oh. Wait, am I supposed to do the quest with the kids? The only task is to go to loops. We just had that whole conversation about helping the kids, and now it's like, oh, drop everything. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm done with the fucking presents.
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! It's me. I'm the gift, I mean.
Yep, hilarious millennial.
Let's just fight. You're making me way too sad.
Millennial. I'm gonna try fleeing. Oh, it's that easy, huh? Okay. If I can run away that fast, then I guess I'll keep trying them. Dude, I don't understand. Is the gift supposed to be rare?
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! It's me.
The fucking one line of dialogue.
I'm the gift, I mean.
Let's just fight.
This game isn't even worth $30. You gotta record more dialogue. Especially they like brag about how story driven this game is.
You're Uncle Arvin's daughter? No way. He's so nice.
Uncle Arvin?
He used to fill my grandma's prescriptions. What's your problem? Here's what your dad ordered.
Cashew flavored chocolate bar. That's the big mystery?
It's nice to know someone's looking out for my dad's sweet tooth.
That's not someone's looking for my dad's sweet tooth. T.
You're not the only one who cares about him in this town, you know.
Yeah, idiot.
All right, get out of here, scrub. You're cluttering up the place.
This dude is fucking on fire. This song goes hard though. Pike Place Chatter. Oh my goodness. Oh, I get it. Soundy, like the sound. Huge it sound. Just dripping with Seattle shit. I didn't know I was walking into this when I started this game. I didn't know I was walking into the fucking Seattle fan club over here. It's just making me hungry, all this food. All this food talk. Oh, it's called Home Skillet. That's actually kind of funny. Get off the skateboard. I gotta show my one viewer that it says Home Skillet. Can I please get off the skateboard? How do I get off it? Okay, well you rewind it. It says Home Skillet. Stealing the food.
Here's your special package, Dad.
Shh! Keep your voice down. Your mom has ears like a bat. Oh, thanks, sweetie. You're a lifesaver. That face. Are you wishing you hadn't come home?
No, of course not.
You don't sound too sure. Don't worry, take it one day at a time.
Dad, stop being so sensible.
That was sensible to say. Take it one day at a time, just... when It's the worst piece of advice to give people. Well, it's the most worthless piece of advice. Oh, just take it one day at a time. Okay. You're being so sensible. That's such great advice. I'll just take it one day at a time.
Can we just watch TV for a while?
Of course. It was brave of you to come home, Jala. I'm proud of you for that.
What does that mean? Why is it brave? Stunning. Her head is way bigger than her dad's. Her thighs are too powerful. This game is like being in a boxing ring and you're just like have to take it. Like you have your hands tied behind your back and you just have to take it. Boom, 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 boom. In the face, the gut, fucking kidney shots. This is buzzword hell. This is like millennial writing hell. This is like really hard for me. I might have to call it here though. I'm kind of hungry and tired. But yeah, this is the first, and it's almost 2 hours. Hold on. Let's see what this says.
Indeed.
The obsession with exes. Everybody loves her. Everybody's obsessed with talking to her. And I feel like a dude directed this game. Boom, there it is. I was wondering if it was going to be in dialogue, but I guess it's in the suitor status. Jala was there for every appointment and hormonal swing. And nobody in high school had an issue with that in this like pre-touchscreen smartphone era. I don't want to be with Sergio or Tyler. I have a feeling I don't want to be with any of these people. If there's a route in this game where you can just be alone, that's what I'm going to go for. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I'm kind of hungry, so I'm going to probably cut this off here and we'll continue this game. It's like it's like when this you can't stop, you know. You just want to see how far the rabbit hole goes. Like I said, I feel like this game's going to go full mask off later. Like right now it's still being kind of fun. But I think some crazy shit's gonna be said, and I wanna see what it does. But yeah, if you check this video out, thanks for coming to your obligated. Like when you go to college, you have to take the fucking the class that tells you not to be racist and not to sexually harass women, like I had to do when I went to college. This is basically that in video game form. They're just like making little mini games. Well, they tell you how great it is to implement every single progressive idea into your life, and just have this fantasy world where it's just everyone's involved. But hey, it's a new IP. They're allowed to do it. I give them props. I just feel like it's just like you don't see this much straight sexuality and straight messaging in any game. It's just like it's like the alternate opinion, which people are totally allowed to have, and I don't really have that much of an issue with. But they just like smother you in it when they do the stuff like this. And that's the issue that most people have. I think like it's not the positions themselves really. For some people it is, but it's just being smothered by it, smothered in the aesthetic, smothered in the dialogue, smothered in everything, every aspect. A bisexual disaster. Hot mess. Oh, it is college. Yep. See, it's like... Was her mom bisexual too? Oh my god. Jala is just awesome, right? The academic, athletic, all around popular, going to school. No bullshit, queer. South Asian auntie of your dreams. This is so wild, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. All these characters and stuff would be like, it would be fine, and even Uncle Hinty has like the purple fucking hair. It's so fucking weird. No bullshit, queer, South Asian, like. Kind of long widowed grandma that carries a Prada handbag. We love capitalism here at Thirsty Suitors. We mention a whole bunch of like Buicks, Prada, fucking X Files, all your favorite. Well, X Files has nothing to do with it. I guess there's only 2 examples so far, but you get what I'm saying. Had a mission, well, success, marrying rich and comfortable. Huh. And the age gap relationship, that's kind of, it's telling when you think about the kind of people who make this game. Whatever. Yeah, hope you found this as interesting as I did. I'll probably keep playing it though. Maybe on stream, or maybe I'll just do it straight to video like this, but we'll see how it goes. Later.